Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. So before we get into today's video, I just want to really quickly say first of all, thank you so much to a viewer called Robert for your very generous PayPal donation over the weekend, and in fact a big thank you to everybody who has donated to me at any point whilst I've been running this channel. It's always really appreciated, and yeah, it all goes back into the channel in one way or another. So yeah, basically the most recent time was when I upgraded my computer about half a year ago. So yeah, once again, thank you so much. I really do mean it. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated, and thank you to everybody who just watches. It means a great deal. So yeah, we're going to do a comparison to begin with. It's a comparison between essentially just a new save game and how the save game is now. So you can see our progress. This is not going to be looking at the other productions that we have in the other fields, just this area. So you can see we have, well, we used to have the vineyard over there, but that's changing again. But this is the main farm, and that is our secondary yard, which is always expanding, just over there. So let's now take a look at a save game, a new save game I should say. Yeah, a save game, a new save, and just see what it looks like, what the farm looks like when you start for the first time. There is something very exciting about starting the game for the first time. It's also fresh. We'll just go with anything here. So here we are. Let me just enable the flight mode. See how things have changed. It's looking much emptier. We have another shed there. We got rid of the hay barn. They're two separate fields. No forest. No forest at all. And look at this. No secondary yard. And the tractors are on their starting positions. Yeah, this area has changed a lot. I've got rid of the division between the two, and the new yard is here. Wow. Yeah, it's just like a blank canvas. Very plain. So it shows what you can do, although it has taken over 100 episodes. But yes, I'm quite slow. So anyway, just a nice little fun comparison there. And here we are back in November. So we've got to stay at ×1 for today, because we have the bonus field that needs to be harvested before anything happens to it. So it is a bonus field of oats. We're going to be keeping some of the straw. Most will be sold. And yes, all of the... well, I'd say probably half the oats will be stored for the upcoming cereal production, and the rest will be sold. So what we need to do is we need to get a harvester. Nothing super expensive. So definitely not in the 400s. 2 something would be acceptable. Yeah, so I'll go with the New Holland. It's going to be £13,500 to rent plus the header, so not great. I wonder if we can fit this header to it. Pretty sure we will be able to. It's not that big. Yeah, it is the one for it anyway. So back into here, tab through. There we go, we've got the New Holland. I keep going for it because it just is the logical one to go for. But I think I probably should start to get mods, if there are any. I haven't actually seen that many combine harvester mods yet. Okay, right, so this is our field. It's a bit bumpy. I think it might be raised up a bit and we'll have some productions put on it, or it will have the vineyard put on it. I'll probably run a vote actually. I'll unfold the combine. And it is quite a big field. It's not huge, but it's pretty good. Oh no, we've got flickering trees. I think the best thing to do... make sure that swath drops. Yes, the best thing to do is to extend as close to the river as possible, but without it becoming super uneven, because it would just make it really hard to cultivate, drill and harvest. And then, yeah, the grass area is up for debate. I think I remember that this field did have an application of fertiliser, which was interesting. I think it was this field. I'll check in a second once I've turned the corner. But we are going to be putting it on a worker because I need to get cracking with the baling. And the flickering trees is annoying. I'm going to most likely just turn back the time a bit. Okay, let's just see. So 37. Any fertilizer? Yes, it does. It does have one application. It's good to know. Okay, we'll just see if the flickering continues. If it does, I'll just put it back as October's weather, or October's season status. Seemed worse over there. Yeah, in fact, it's flickering in the distance. No, that's just the way it is. It must be quite a troublesome issue, because I would have thought if it was possible to fix it, it would have been done by now. At least these aren't flickering. That would be terrible. Right, okay, so 2 laps around the headland. Gonna have to grab a trailer. Probably the lorry because it's just going to be easiest. And with a bit of luck, we will get £30,000 worth. I'm hoping. That'd be good. Good to know I can just cut through here. I was doing it anyway between you and me, but yeah, now we can officially do it. Pretty much full. It's going to be good timing. We can unload going back across. And yeah, so much potential for expanding this field on either side. So maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just extend that way, and that way. And I think we're pretty much in the trees on that side, so we can't really go any further that way. And we could spend a bit of money, or really we could do it for free. The levelling, so we could level some of the ground down here. Honestly, I don't really want to put the vineyard here. I would much prefer to put it in the field which I mentioned before. It's also very close to the grape processing factory. It's just the fact that we already own this land. We have a grass area. We need to use it somehow. But yeah, I'm thinking more towards just extending the arable field. Okay, right, so that is getting empty. We're going to have to jump out. We're going to have to get the Massey Ferguson tractor with the baler. It's pretty good. We might finish with half a trail load in the end, not too sure exactly. Pop this over here. There we go. And actually, whilst I'm in the tractor, we'll just make sure the cows have got enough food. Looks like they do. Although, yeah, I suppose not much time has elapsed since I actually fed them, so yeah, nothing at all. Not even a litre. And that's saying something, because these cows eat a great deal. Yeah, the sugar is automatically transferring to the chocolatier. So that's good. We do still have a few pallets there, but that's fine because I'll probably pick those up and sell them. Okay, right, so we've got the baler. And we can begin. I'm not too sure if we're going to catch up. I will have to leave off a couple of times just to unload the combine. But yeah, it's also good that we have the auto stacker now. That was a good purchase. We can use it for the hay bales as well. So we have £19,600. We can soon change that. We have a great deal of productions which are working at the moment. Just got to focus on when the different products are at their best. Need to sell stuff at the best time. Furniture is one. I need to make sure I know when the furniture is at its best. Oh, and the butter. Yes, the butter is something which I was... Oh, no, sorry, the cheese. Let's get this right. The cheese was the one which I was leaving. Okay, please don't drop there. Now you can drop. Good. Don't want to block the combine at all. So, yeah, anyway, when this is all done, when it's all baled, I will take a look at the productions that we have, and if we have enough of one of them, and the price is at its best, or almost at its best, we will sell them. Actually, now I see the field being harvested, it really doesn't look too big, so we have to extend it. Almost finished. The combine is on its final run and it's eating a bale. Very tasty. That's like eating what you've already deposited. Oh, nasty thought. Also a strange way of looking at it. Okay, so hopefully it just gets to the end without any problems pushing that bale. That is the issue with baling now. The combine won't avoid them. So, yeah, the bales are pretty good. They are full capacity, these are 9,000 litres each, so I think we've done okay. What I'll do is I'll just move the combine, I'll empty it, and then I can do the final run. Oh no, it's got another one. It's very hungry. Okay, so yeah, it's 51%. We can return the combine after this. There we go. And yeah, the trees don't seem to be an issue. Not bad enough to have to change them. They'll be losing their leaves in the next month anyway. Looks like it's probably about 17 bales. And there we go. I'll just get that piece there. Right, so I'll switch it off. I didn't get that piece at all. I'll have to go back for it. There we go, and I've already emptied it, so we have 63% in there for next time. We did already have almost a full baler anyway, I think. So statistics, 16. Did I say 17? I think I did. Well, it's always like that. Let's go and pop this back in the shed. And then we can see what the price is like for oats. Really handy not having the hedge here now. I can reverse in, although I'm actually facing the wrong direction. I need to go to our right. In here. I have to pull forwards because we've got a windrower there. Okay. Bit of shuffling. Alright, that should be aligned. There we go. Forget that bit. So, yes, combine harvester can be returned. Handy, but expensive. 22,000 litres in total. So the price for oats is actually best in the next month. We are looking to keep some of these, but I want to sell some. I think I'll keep 10,000 litres, we'll sell 12. We actually have no reason to stay in November now. What's the straw price like? I always whiz past it. There it is. We actually have some in storage too, interestingly. Best prices in December and January. So yeah, we need to move on to December. Only reason for keeping the oats is for the upcoming production, cereal production, not for chickens or anything. They don't eat oats, as I found out. Okay, right, that's gone slightly over. We'll just tip a little bit back again. Doesn't need to be precise. Yes, I can see this going on for some time. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. That's fine. So that can now wait. And yeah, let's get that auto stacker. We don't necessarily need to use the Massey Ferguson for the auto stacker, but well, it's the first one I tabbed to. We will be left with 2. We have a capacity of 14. But actually, I don't think we need to keep more than 2. I've already got a shed full of them. But 2 would be good. We need the money more. So actually we can even afford to go to times 10. Although it doesn't really make a difference because we're going to be resting anyway. But yeah, I just need to mark out at some point where we're going to be extending the field to. Suggestions welcome, always appreciated. Obviously when I say suggestions welcome and opinions, it doesn't mean I'll actually do them, it's just really handy for me to decide what the best thing to do is. I can't do everything. I always get different, in fact a very wide range of different suggestions. Some of which are fantastic ideas. Other ones are good ideas but not necessarily possible due to money restrictions or other reasons. Okay, so that is 10. Go and pick up 4 more. Get this furthest away one. And then we've got one lurking over here. The other 2 are over there. So we'll just park up. As we know, the animals do have enough food. We've just done the chickens, they're fully loaded. The silos are full. So press B, switch the engine off, and we shall rest. I don't think the trees will have many leaves, but they will have a few. Yep, just a few left. So we now have £17,000. The price isn't necessarily at its best at the moment. Livestock market. Yeah, it does seem good actually. So we'll take these straight away, and then we can check the price for oats. At some point as well we'll have to do the lettuce, but only when the price is good. That might be now, I'll take a look on the way. Lettuce is best in February, and so is cheese. Butter is, well, not best, but it's still very good in January. So we do have a lot of selling to do in the new year. Furniture is not good for a while. Let's just take a look at furniture. Furniture was June. Okay, and just check eggs again. We always get lots of eggs. Okay, that's going to be a while. November. And yeah, the fabric. Hoping to get the tailor shop, but the price for just fabric on its own is April, and May is not too bad. Clothes is May. So, wow, look at clothes. A pallet of clothes is around £30,000. Crikey. Anyway, get these sold. That's paid for the combine harvester. And now we just need to get some oats. I've also looked at the price for olive oil, which we have a lot of, and chocolate, and they're not going to be good, really good, until May. So it's all going to be next year, but that's quite good that it's all sort of staggered. So we get some income most months. We don't just get it all in one go and then that's it. Just going to put these with the others. These will be used in the next feed mixture. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh no, please. Wow. That turned out to actually be quite good. It's just stacked it. That is unbelievable. One of those was down here. Okay, well, that somehow improved my stack. You couldn't make it up. Oh, and the sugar. Yeah, I need to have a look at the sugar. See when the price is right for that. That'll be the last thing we look at. August. Right. Okay, so we have a bit of a wait for that. Brilliant. Okay, right. So now into the lorry. We'll sell everything that we have. Check the prices. December. Best price there looks to be the train station, which makes perfect sense. It usually is for the grains. I wish I could sell it all, but I can't guarantee we're actually going to have any more oats when we start the production. Wow. We will have to pay a little bit of money for the train. It's fairly insignificant. I must remember to use that straw that's in storage, because that must be loose straw. Perfect just to give it to the cows as bedding. Anyway, yeah, summon the train. It's always going to be a long way away. 2.2 kilometers. Great. We have a bit of a wait. I'm always waiting here. And that tree really likes to hold its leaves. What is it, poplar? Not sure. Anyway, wait for it to turn up. Motorex, oil of Switzerland. I think I can hear it coming. Let me just get my binoculars out. Oh, great. Where am I? Here I am. There we go. So we'll stop here automatically. Pretty impressive camera view, actually. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to put it into that first one. If I can select the right one. There we go. We're loaded. So we traverse back and then it will sell. Get another good view of the farm. There's my forest, which I shall call Lag Forest. That's what it's caused. And yeah, there's the new dairy. Very close to the train line. Things have really changed. All looking good. And there we go. So it was £49 leasing. £24,209 income. Can't complain at that. That's actually been really good. Yes, I'm pleased that I bought that field. Thank you to whoever it was who recommended it. Certainly worth doing. Now, this field, I keep putting off. It does need to be cut. I don't know if I should now wait until the spring. I think I probably will do. We can do some silage straight away. Yeah, because in the next episode we're going to be... Well, actually, let me just think about this. We don't need to cultivate, but we do need to extend that field. So I'm going to put a rough marking out today. I'm not going to fill in the gaps because I want to hear everybody's suggestions. Just thinking, do I actually have anything that can mark? Pretty sure I do have a plough. Did I keep it? Yeah, I do have a plough. It's over there. But as usual, we've just passed the honey. And yes, we need to transfer some pallets. Almost a full one. Yes, I pop that plough on the back and I put some markings out. See if everybody agrees. Now, as I said before, I think this side here where the trees are, there's not really any more land to reclaim. However, you'll have to excuse me turning with the plough. It's going to be to get a nice marking. If we were to go out sort of in a curve, out over here, don't want to go too close to the riverbank because it will definitely become uneven. Get very bouncy. But yeah, that area of grass we can turn into field. Well, actually what I need to do is get the mod which allows you to use a cultivator as a plough. And you can see it gets more uneven over here, so we need to start turning in. The moment the plough starts jumping, that's when we're in the wrong place. So I think, yeah, probably turn here. That's already a huge addition though. And we can always expand even more. Like, we could go up there. In fact, if anybody has actually ploughed this field, please do let me know. What's it like? Can we plough almost all of it? And this is just a waste. This is just a load of brush. Head all the way around here. And yeah, because the map is now interactive, it updates as it goes, we should actually see the new marking. Even the minimap does. You can just about make out my marking. So it's going to be more of an oval shaped field. At the moment it's got a really sharp diagonal. We don't really want to be under trees because I could hit it with the combine harvester. But I think that is going to be a good addition. Just meet up with this corner and I will take a look at the higher quality map. There we go. Okay. We'll also fly up in the air. So, yes, it is acting as fertiliser actually because we've ploughed in grass. We should actually have another one where it says ploughed. Yep. So that would be the new layout. We might be able to go more in a point here. It would be a risk. But yeah, as I said, please do let me know if you have any experience with field number 37. Always going to be appreciated. Any kind of feedback and suggestions. We'll just fly up into the air now. Taking in a substantial amount of extra ground. I think by the look of it we can go slightly further out here, but you can see it gets very bumpy. So I think all of this is an area we can't really use unless we smooth it. So there we go. Pretty good. We have these fields to re-drill in the spring. But that is it for this episode. So, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.